Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
My man.
Either of us are not seedy at all, so
No.
not at all.
Mate, what a big weekend. That was you probably can hear it in my voice as well.
Yeah,
Big weekend.
and it's not the cocoa.
No, it's not the cocoa and it's not the alcohol hole. It's just a big weekend. Welcome. Oh, come on, let's pump this thing up a little bit. Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to the Two Dads podcast. We've made it. Normally Friday night. It's a Sunday.
It's Sunday.
We've just scraped in the
August
podcast
28th.
for episode 46. Just scraping it in.
8:58 in the PM.
In the PM. I've had a big weekend. You're dressed in a dress shirt. I think you've had a big weekend.
Yeah, we just got back not so long ago.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
So it's been huge. And mine started
So it's
Friday
a little
night.
bit of a.
Oh, man. Mine started
Oh,
Friday
we go.
night. Friday night. A good thing we're on. Zoom's got us on a 40-minute time limit.
I know, because we need to get to bed.
Welcome back and welcome if it's your first time to the Two Dads podcast. Welcome to episode 46, as I said earlier. If you're returning, great to have you back. If you're new, like I said, welcome. We are the Two
Isn't
Dads.
that a number for Valentino Rossi? Yeah, it
Number
is.
46? Yes, it is.
46.
Yes, it is. Absolutely, it is.
Valentino.
Mr. Rossi.
Better than Ballelaro. He's the friend of Ballelaro.
Let's not get stuck into him. But
Anyway,
we will-
these two mugs, we are
Yes,
the Two Dads.
us two.
Not because there's one and two,
it's
because we are too much like that.
too much like that. And if you stick around, you'll see, because we love good puns and we love dad jokes. We love
and not just any jokes.
dad jokes.
The dad jokes.
Like the really bad
They're
ones.
the best.
And I'm hoping last week we had a
I
segment.
will not
called-
disappoint.
We had a segment last week. Dude, that's
Again, I
not
will not
parking.
disappoint.
Oh, here we go. So I'm not going to get
So,
into
dude,
it.
that's not parking is making a comeback. We've had some freelance
We have?
contributors.
Oh, we have. Fantastic.
Yeah, dude,
It's
dude, that's not parking has
taken
really
off.
struck a chord. So
Fantastic. It's out there.
I think
then-
I think we may end up with a long-lasting segment at this point. It may actually overtake the puns.
Oh, there you go. Well, look, we're all about it, sharing here on the Two Dads podcast, and we will share what the
Sharing is
episode is. Sadiq will let us know what this week's episode is all about. We'll write our little love letter of common sense, always from an ethical standpoint as two dads, and we'll have a discussion. But first, the funny stuff. Kick it off, please. my
Funny
man.
stuff. I'd just like to start with
Oh.
with a small update.
Oh, go for it.
The Putzmeister.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
I know,
The concrete pump
especially the
Putzmeister.
most of us were very impressed. I actually
Good.
did just a
Good.
little bit of research,
Yeah.
and they've been around since 1958.
Wow, we've only just seen
So-
one now. How's that
Yeah,
possible?
and there's actually Putzmeister Oceania. A huge
Serious?
office is in Altona.
It's a full-on business. a registered-
Putzmeister Oceania.
It's a registered business.
Yeah,
I
it
was
is.
driving
Specialize in the concrete pump.
because I saw one. I actually
You
sped up
did?
in the hope. No.
Yes.
What I'm saying, hang on, let me finish. I saw a concrete pump and I sped
Oh.
up in the hope that it was a Putzmeister.
Putzmeister, and
Very
it was not.
disappointed. I was so disappointed. I was
So remember, people, if you need a concrete pump, make sure it's a Putzmeister. This is unsolicited sponsorship. It's actually the reverse of sponsorship.
Yeah. It's exactly
But
the reverse.
We just love a good product.
We do.
The
We love-
Putzmeister,
Well, you can't go
number
past it.
one in concrete pumps
Yeah, it puts the
since
concrete.
1958.
Puts the pump in concrete. That's what it does.
The Putzmeister.
It puts one.
So,
Check out episode
along-
45. If you didn't know, you don't know what we're talking about, check out episode 45. It explains it all. Oh, man.
So
So we got.
along moving away from concrete pumps,
Mhm.
we all love carpet.
Of course. Why not? It feels good under our feet.
It's a major.
It'd make a room. I
Question,
don't
right?
know. What do you want to
So-
go with you?
If you love carpet,
Look
what
out.
is the better pun than rug and roll?
Rug and roll? Oh, yes. That was
I
big in the
think it's
50s. A bit of
I
rug and
think
roll.
it's a mix of a carpet and a, 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 a Pakistani rock music.
Maybe. Right.
It's
I'm
a
not going to do it.
rug and roll.
I nearly fell into it.
Yeah,
And
it
it
fell
started
into it.
going. I nearly fell
I was
into
just
it.
trying to fix my headset. That's what
Sorry.
I was gonna say.
Rug and roll. Where is this? This looks like it's
This
in.
is in Water Gardens Shopping Centre.
Ah, this is down near the beach, isn't it?
Rug and roll.
That's right. You can do it because you can get away with it. You can get away with it. Whereas if it comes out of me, it's
So-
just wrong.
In a similar vein,
Yes.
which this is purely accidental. In a similar vein, now these I've found myself.
Mhm.
In a similar vein to rug and roll.
Mhm.
Damn it, I've lost it now.
Technical difficulty. If you're new to this podcast, this happens all the time. Sometimes it's like we don't
We'll try and
organize
hear
these. We don't prep anything. We just jump on Zoom and away we go. So this is basically the production meeting right now. You're seeing it live. He's trying to find.
Just say something to
I'm still
distract
talking.
people.
I'm still
Just remind
talking.
people of our socials.
Oh, our socials. If you'd like to contribute to a pun or a coming up segment of Dude That's Not Parking, please email us on the Two Dads podcast email, which is TOODADS, that's all one word,
I
.pc
found it.
at gmail.com. So that's TOODADS.pc@gmail.com. All right, kick it.
Okay.
What do we got?
In the same vein of rug and roll,
Mm-hmm.
almost in the same area,
Mm-hmm.
you know, if you like your rugs and you like
Still on rugs.
your chop,
Yeah.
you can go to Roll One, the tobacconist.
Roll one. How
Roll
good's that?
One.
Now that's
Your rollies.
as much as you and I are, we know we've set our stance.
Anti-smoking.
We're very clear on our stance. Very clever.
If you're a vapist or you just love your
With a V,
chop,
just so everyone's clear, he said vapist with a V, with a V,
vapist.
with a V. But that's clever. Roll one, tobacconist. That's clever. See, they're everywhere. And even look at the graphic. Even represents that something's been rolled. See, the O is the cigarette, and the line is the rest of the pipe. See, people put some effort in.
And I'm sure they don't sell that illegal for chop out the back.
Sure, surely not. It's nothing to
So-
say here, officer. Let's move on. What do we got next?
Scarface would seem to be a good movie out the west.
Mate, don't worry. It's probably out in the southeast as well.
Yeah. So if you love Scarface
hmm
and you fancy yourself a barber,
hmm Yeah.
surely you can make those
Here we-
two worlds
This dovetail perfectly, right?
dovetail in there and make a business out of Scarface and being a barber.
Surely.
Because you can have Scarface.
Scarface barber, see? That's
See,
it's
he's
even got him.
he's even got the silhouette.
emblem.
Yeah, yeah.
He's got the silhouette of him too. Oh, look at that.
Scarface.
Scarface. That is a
It's another
great
one.
name. That's a great. Where's this?
No,
Kilda? No,
Please.
Just take a guess.
uh,
Everywhere. Could be
it's in between Coburg
in Preston.
and Brunswick and
Oh, okay.
Preston, also known as the Chop Triangle. I don't know. Instead of the Bermuda Triangle, it's the Chop Triangle.
The Scarface Barbers. Great name, boys.
So
And
this
girls,
is
I should say.
a lovely segue
Yes,
into barbers.
barbers.
You have to take your hat off to them.
You do. You really do. It makes it easier. Otherwise,
On that note, it's time to open the booch.
on that, I got the booch too.
We've
We
got
do
the
love the
sorted,
booch. Again, we are not sponsored.
love the grape one.
This is just getting back to
Unsolicited sponsorship. This
talk about reverse
is what
marketing.
we're all about. Yep.
This is it.
This is unsolicited sponsorship.
hey,
This is
if
what
we-
the Two Dads are all about.
If we do come across any of our listeners and subscribers who happen to have some sort of affiliation with kombucha, we're more than happy to continue promoting it because it's a great drink. It's beautiful.
It's lovely. It's gluten-free,
It's great.
vegan, and I don't know what the other one is.
It's the guaranteed. I have it once a
Best
week.
served
Always-
chilled is now a
Yeah.
stamp.
hmm
I think they just needed to fill space in there.
That's okay. Yeah, look,
Thank you, Ivy and Adrian.
it's very nice. Good flavors. Good flavors. Righto.
So did you hear that surgeons?
It's already smirking.
So did you hear that surgeons are now practicing on insects?
Practicing on insects. Why is that?
They do it on the fly.
I was hoping you were going to say that. Oh my god, it's so bad.
Isn't it?
It's
It's
so
just
bad.
wonderful. It's so bad.
It's so bad that it's perfect. Do it on the fly. Come on, if you can't laugh at that, there's something wrong with you. Let's be honest. I'm putting it out there. There is something wrong with you if you don't find that at least a little bit funny.
I've got a bombshell
A bombshell?
for episode 46.
Oh.
I don't think you're ready for what I'm going to
Oh.
drop.
The
but
topic?
Let's just roll. No.
No,
It's not.
something else.
It's not so much for the topic, but episode 46 anyway.
Yes.
Stop keeping everyone in
Yeah.
suspense.
What do we got?
I'm going to announce the topic. Episode 46 is another one in our RU series.
Oh, it's
of
another one.
The Two Dads
Okay. Yes.
podcast episodes. So
It starts with Are You?
we're calling it RU
Are You?
dying from diet.
Dying from diet.
Are you dying from diet?
Oh. From diet. Okay. Exclamation question mark. Because I know that's how you roll. So
we are.
set the tone.
We'll
And
set
then
the
we'll
tone
jump into it. Just don't take
as
40
I
minutes.
liked to emphasize for the last few episodes that what we're all about here. Obviously, we have everything running from an ethical standpoint, from
Which way I
opinion
noticed.
of
Yep.
for dads,
Mhm.
and we have. I will be the first to admit it. I've railed it against veganism and the plant-based phenomena, more
Yes.
so to the point that, like, why do I need on my soft drink to tell me that it's vegan? Because I'm not expecting.
Meat in
Well,
there.
it's not. It's not soft drink. It's
It's
a probiotic,
probiotic,
Right.
correct. Yes.
and I don't expect it to be like someone squeezing a steak on the front of the can. So
But it could be a byproduct from not so much meat, but a byproduct from an animal, like eggs, for example.
Yeah.
Could have egg in there.
yeah, but it's all marketing. Everything is just marketing. Obviously, we're all trying to sell. They're all trying to sell a product. So
Mhm.
obviously, you're not going to highlight the negatives.
No,
It's
of
always
course
about
not. No,
highlighting
well,
the
that's right.
positives.
Exactly.
And for confusing the consumer as much as possible to allow us to make a choice that we think is informed but is actually predicated
You've
on
been led.
lies.
You've been led,
Yeah.
right? That's what it is.
So this is always our point with
Mm.
plant-based, vegan.
Yep.
You know that it's gone now into more of a fad, because it was something very weird
Yes.
when we were kids. You know, you remember
Yeah,
the Hare Krishnas at the airport.
Yep. Yes.
You know,
wonder what happened
handing
to
out
them.
all the. I asked someone that the other day,
I wonder what happened to
and
him.
they just looked at me because
Going,
they
"What are
were
they?"
younger. Yeah, they don't even know what that
Hurry,
is. See,
hurry, what?
that's what I said. Hey, how come we don't see Hare Krishnas at airports anymore? Surely they still exist. They
There must
didn't
be
just,
somewhere. Don't know.
but they were all the thing.
Anyway, we digress. It's another episode.
Explaining the topic.
Yes.
So here's the bombshell.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to take a stand and put forward myself as an experiment. Everyone that has listened to episodes knows
You're going vegan.
our
No
stance.
way.
I won't call it vegan, but I will go plant-based for 2 weeks.
What? Serious?
Starting from tomorrow. It's Sunday now. For Monday, I will go plant-based. I will not consume any product that comes from an animal. No eggs, no cheese, no milk,
Nothing.
no meat product whatsoever.
Well,
I am
you got that
put forward
kombucha
in
there.
myself. See,
You're doing
I
this.
started off good as a vegan. I'm doing this.
Wow.
My
I
Shakira
cannot
is
wait.
as shocked as you.
I cannot
She's
wait.
asking me where's my plan, where's my where's my advice, where, on
Friday.
what
You're going to be so cranky by
scientific
Friday.
reasoning, what scientific reasoning am I doing?
So what is it?
this on?
What's it based on? You just want to see what's it all about. What's the trying to? I guess. I mean, it's a good thing that what you're doing. 2 weeks, I think, is a long enough time. A month, maybe. But 2 weeks is
apparently
reasonable.
for 2 weeks is what you need in order to actually feel the difference.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. No,
Now,
that's what I'm saying. 2 weeks seems reasonable.
The pro-vegan or plant-based propaganda is that you just need to try it for 2 weeks.
Right.
That at least 70% of humans are lactose intolerant.
Mm-hmm.
Number one.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We were never meant to actually consume all the animal products in such large amounts.
Really? Okay.
Okay. And another sidestep of the vegan or plant-based propaganda is that all the paleo people are crazy. They're just going to end up with a heart attack.
Right. Okay.
Right? Because they're consuming
so much meat.
Yeah.
I suppose you'd probably put keto in that category as well.
You would have to.
Okay.
So the other mind-blowing thing that is said by pro plant-based, pro vegan marketing or propaganda is that all protein is plant-based.
Correct. That is correct. Yep. I've been there. I went vegetarian for 6 months.
I know.
And
that's what I'm saying. As me.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
I'm fully committed myself.
Come Friday. I can't wait to see you come Friday. Friday's episode.
Friday's episode is going to be Friday's episode is going to be crazy.
You're going to have hair like Einstein.
I'll be hair like Einstein. Well, huge
this is
nails.
Interesting.
My feet will be in shoe boxes.
So this is interesting.
I'll be in my pajamas.
And we haven't set this up because we don't organize anything for this podcast.
You knew nothing of this.
No idea. Because currently I am keto. Eating keto at the moment. So that would be all my protein comes from meats.
Yep.
And there's only selected food that I'm eating, which is fats. That's it.
Yep.
There's no bread, carbs, rice, none of that. Very careful. Certain vegetables I don't eat because I've gone keto. So it'd be interesting to see 2 weeks how much benefit or the benefits of it if you feel it within that 2 week period. And what the transformation you may feel.
Yeah. So my thing is, right, I don't need a meal plan. This is like Rambo style. You're just going to go, okay, every time I'm going to put something in my mouth, it's not going to be vegetable.
Yeah, it's just a vegetable.
It's not going to come. It's just not going to come from an animal. So I love lentils anyway, and obviously rice.
Well, rice, grain.
So grains, you can have bread.
Yep. quinoa.
Yeah, this goes
quinoa
against
and all that sort of
yeah,
stuff. Yeah,
spinach, all that.
just
Yeah,
probably
all that kind
things
of
like
stuff.
anything that has like an egg, like pasta you can't have, or anything
That's
dough,
right.
anything like that you
That's
can't
right.
have. Yeah.
Anything from dairy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh well, there'll be no cheeses, milk, eggs,
Yep.
creams, mayonnaises, all that sort of stuff goes.
That's right.
So, but oils you can have.
As long as they're from a plant.
Yes. Well, olives. Olives
Vegetable,
don't
olive
have
oil.
meat,
Yeah. Yep.
so you should be right with that.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I
So the
reckon
big
you can
thing
do it.
is
Are
going
you
to
able
be
to?
for the
I have
coffee.
no doubt.
I
Oh.
hate soy milk.
Oh wow.
This
Go black.
is
Just
going
go.
to be a
Just
first for
go.
me.
Just go.
Once you go
coffee.
black, you don't go back. Is
Mate, that's what happened to me. That's what happened to me.
I was in prison one time, so we're going to.
No, I reckon just go the coffee. Just go. Just with
Well,
your
look,
sugar, and that's
I
it.
also want to eventually be at the point where I may be able to almost remove that out of my diet.
Okay.
No coffee. I don't know if
all right.
I have reduced a lot
No, one coffee's fine.
over the
One
years.
coffee does have
So,
benefits.
I'll see
One
how I
coffee
go.
has health benefits.
Yeah, but not when you have 19 short blacks in a day. So
No. You and I have both been down that road, and it's not good.
yeah.
It's not good. So the
That's
topic.
what happens when you have an espresso machine in the office.
Yeah, well, you got to just limit yourself, right, and set the right routine for that sort of thing. So the topic, I'm just interested. You're saying, are you dying from diet? What that
Well,
choice of topic? What were you thinking of
yeah,
there?
because we both, unbeknownst to each other, have we've
made some choices with what we
we've
eat,
made
right?
some choices and we're on the path.
Yeah.
Now, the problem is that, and we both say we are not trying to advocate
Oh no.
any form of food lifestyle at all.
No. It's individual choice.
All we're trying to advocate is for people to make a choice, an informed choice.
Informed, absolutely.
Yeah, and we rail against all the marketing on either side because it has to be something that you can do. Like I have not spent $1,000 on supplements and going to the whole grains Whole Foods place and making all these, all these ways, and I have to eat this at 11 o'clock every day and eat this at 3 o'clock every day. No, I'm just simply going to say for 2 weeks, I will not consume any products from animals. That's all. Now, I just want to see, there's no science involved here.
No.
It's just about that. If you're going to make a choice, can you just do it and live normally and go, no, I won't take the steak or I won't take the salmon roll for sushi. I'll take the vegan one
that'll be
or the
interesting,
vegetarian
right?
one. You know what I mean? Yeah.
When you go out to eat, like
That's
even
right.
today, I was out today with friends for dinner, and I clearly had to look at the menu and go, well, I got to choose something that has a meat for protein and then vegetable or salad and that's what I ended up having. Right? There was none of this. Burger was out of the picture. That's purely based on choice. There's nothing wrong with a pulled pork burger, but if I've made a choice to follow keto, and then I have reasons for doing that, you kind of have to find ways for it to fit into your life. So that's something you're going to find.
That's right.
When it comes to going out or while you're at work or dinner or whatever the case may be, it doesn't need planning of the whole week ahead, but just
planning whatsoever.
But just a recognition of at least I need to know I have got some stuff in the pantry that is just there available for me.
That's right.
Just to be able to at least nourish myself and not go hungry, right? I guess is the main thing. So but I
just
think
happen to have a slab of
point.
almond milk in the cupboard.
Oh,
because the princess was
yeah.
doing almond milk for a time, and now
that's what I use now. I don't drink milk.
She's right back on the normal milk. So it took a good half an hour in the kitchen to calm my Shakira down, because she was like, so where did you hear about this? You know, where's the advice from the doctor? Have you got any plans to go get a blood test, or you got Do you have meal plans? Do you have a diet? No. The word in all this, I think you will agree 100% as well.
Mhm.
There's no such thing as a diet.
Correct.
Just remove that out of your mind.
100%.
Never
Couldn't agree with
works.
you more. No. Diet automatically, people think I'm restricted. You're not
Yeah,
restricted. You've made a choice.
that's right.
You've made a choice to follow a particular eating or pattern of eating.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as diet. There's just thing of nutrition, and there's different ways, right? And then, and by all means, Sid and I, when it comes to veganism and things like that, we're not saying that's the wrong path. Where we get a little bit confused is making food that looks like meat, but you don't want to eat
That's
meat. We
right.
don't understand that.
That's right.
That part we don't understand.
Why
But
are
as
you
far as
standing out the front of somewhere holding a sign? You just don't have to do it.
yeah,
You don't have to tell everyone, hey, I'm a vegan.
you made a choice, and
How dare
understand
you, meat
because some
eaters?
people have exactly. We don't have a problem with the choices you make. I guess, I, not to sort of digress, our concern is, yes, you have a stance and you have a belief. We understand that. You do that. You don't need to impose that on other people and make them feel
100%.
guilty for the choices
Yeah.
that they're making. Because I follow keto purely to support the sport that I
That's right.
participate in order for me to be able to recover and get stronger and not injure myself and be able
Yeah.
to do the movements that I need to do in order because I need that protein for muscle building. Now, why have I gone keto? Because I want to be able to use fats that burn quicker and are available quicker because I need them.
Yeah.
I'm getting older, so energy for
And
me is
and for
very
recovery
important.
as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but energy for me is very important, and
Yeah.
recovery is even more important because of my age. Participating in a sport such as CrossFit, which is pretty
Mm.
demanding, right? So that's the reason why I've made that choice. Now,
Injuries. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
I don't want to be judged for following a heavily meat-based diet because that's exactly what is going to best suit me and the way I want to live my life.
And you're not going to go into a shop, or if you happen
But
to go
no,
to a friend's place and they're
no,
having a party, you go, oh, where are
no,
the keto options? How dare you?
no. It's like, well, last night is a perfect example, Sadiq. We had the Athena Real Estate had her awards night last night, and there was a sit-down meal, and they had these pumpkin-filled pappardelle, like the big
Mm,
gnocchi
mm.
things,
The
full of
yeah,
carbs.
the big
Now,
pasta,
that full of carbs. And
like
she
a
goes to me, she said to me, "Are you gonna eat that? You want something else?" I go, "No, we're out once in a while. Isn't going to kill me to do this because we're
yeah.
a work function for you. It's not that big a deal, right? It's only once."
Hmm.
So it's not going to hurt to sort of go, don't worry about it. But you're right. I would never be offended. I would just, if there's whatever options there are, that's fine. I'll make
Hmm.
do. Simple as that. So good
And
on
this
you
is
for taking this on.
precisely our point.
Yeah,
Like, we don't have a problem with vegans.
not at
We
all.
don't have a problem with
But
uh,
you,
paleo people. We don't have a
but don't
problem.
get
We
offended.
just don't. Yeah, don't
Don't get
act like it's a
offended.
religion.
Yeah, don't get offended when oh, they didn't think of me and I'm, it's not fair and you just this. That's not. You've made a choice. Then you have to bend and if you're going to someone else's home and being invited somewhere,
Hmm.
you need to make I guess the what's the word I'm looking for? Sid, help me out. You got to. Oh, I can't think of the word
Well,
because of.
you don't need to inform every single person.
No, you don't have to
You
inform
know,
them. That's
not
right.
like
You
you're
got to
wearing a
compromise. That's what I'm
shirt
looking for.
saying
You make the
I'm
compromise.
keto.
If the only option is a
Please
salad,
to meto.
but if you make the compromise, if the only
Yeah,
option is like
and
roast
salad.
potatoes and
Yeah,
salad because the rest is all meat, whatever, and rice, well
yeah,
then there you go.
yeah.
That's what you do, right? So, but mate,
And
I would never
just
thought you
have a
would do
coconut
this.
smile.
So
I know.
I'm
I told you be
surprised.
shocked. I told you
I'm
be
surprised.
shocked,
I'm
but
looking forward to this. It's
yeah.
going to be interesting to see what you think.
And no
And
one's made me do this. I've
you just
made the
chosen to
decision on
do it.
my own,
Okay,
so
good on you.
it's easy to do because I've chosen it myself.
Yeah.
Because I'm at a point of, obviously we both have this. We don't
Mm,
have the same issues, but we're of a similar age. And now you
mhm.
start like I have a problem with insulin, so I need to look at ways of
Yeah,
I've been
managing
able
that.
I've been able to manage it and be able to just be healthier in general. I don't eat bad foods,
No,
but
no, you don't. You are very good, right?
it's a lifetime of learnt
Yeah.
behavior.
The key thing is not to think of it as a diet,
Yeah,
because a
it's not a
diet,
diet at all.
it sounds like a chore. You
Yeah.
just look at it as a food choice and just being conscious of what food choices you're making, and then being able to work depending on the environment that you're in, how you can make that work as best as you can. Simple as
Yeah.
that. That's all it is.
So the whole animal thing, because I'll just be really short about it. We're at the point of our society where we are producing so much
Oh yeah,
meat,
tons.
the hormones, the antibiotics, the
Mm.
various, if you eat pork,
Mhm.
they feed in the pigs pellets made of pork,
Of course, to
of
be
all the stuff that they would normally throw away, full of
Yeah.
hormones, full of antibiotics. So that just keeps getting recycled.
Yeah.
It's the same with salmon. Farm salmon is
Mhm.
exactly the same.
Mhm.
All the pellets have salmon in it because that's all the waste products,
That's right.
and it's a very short thing. It's the same with all the beef. Same
All of it.
for chicken, it goes from a hatchling to slaughter in 6 to 12 weeks.
That's when you think of
It
that,
doesn't work in your head.
isn't that it blows your mind, doesn't it?
How much hormones, how much steroids, how much
Well,
antibiotics, how
I'm
much,
hoping. I'm hoping. That's why I'm eating it.
gonna come with this.
I need it.
You won't
I
be
need
able
it for those
to
deadlifts, brother. I need it for my deadlifts. I shouldn't joke because it is concerned. No, you raise a really good point.
Yeah.
You raise a really good point about it. It's true. It's true.
So
but
we're just going to if we let it rip, tater chip, and see where we go.
Yeah, no, good on you. Proud
So
of you, man.
in the
for always
last
giving it
few
credit.
minutes,
Yep.
let's fire up again. Dude, that's not parking.
Dude, that's not parking. Oh, I love that. I love it.
A lovely segment that just seems to be.
That's great.
Now, you can see where the line is.
Yeah.
Look how this guy's parked. I mean,
Look how close
if
that
there's
is.
a passenger there, how are they getting out? Dude, that's not parking.
But it's in the lines. It's in the
I got
rules.
this yesterday.
It's in the rules.
That's what one of them said to me. So this is a co-worker of mine. She goes, "Well, it's in the lines." I said, "Well, you're making the segment." So I won't name and shame her.
Yeah.
But as you can see from the poll,
Look at that.
and really she goes, "Well, it's in the lines." She goes, sometimes you just can't be bothered. Is what she said.
Is this how I think it is?
No.
It's not.
No.
It's not. Okay.
It's not Natalie.
Okay. I didn't want to throw under the bus, Nat. Sorry.
So we can say, Ina, just because it's in the lines, it doesn't mean that it's parking.
That's right. No, I mean, I get it. You want to keep a wide berth of the pole, which your door wasn't going to hit when you opened it because it's on the opposite side. But and anyway.
She only needed to hop out of the driver's side, not the passenger side. So
that's what I'm saying.
That's my thing. Dude, that's not parking.
Dude, that is not parking.
And obviously you, my friend, had one as well.
Yeah, I said you're a beauty. When I saw this, I had a friend sent this
find it now. There you go.
to me.
There you go.
And then there's a little reverse cameras and all.
Cameras and all. Dude, that's not parking.
When I read that, oh my gosh, I absolutely wet myself. Because how can you get it wrong when you got reverse cameras?
No, I can understand you get it wrong, but it's the fact that you walked away.
Yeah.
that's just it. Fine. Like obviously you can try more than one.
It's perfectly fine. You're just convincing yourself.
Yeah. And here's another one I got, and it had to be a Volvo.
How close to the line? Get out of the way.
Move,
Look at that.
We're gonna
wow.
move. I'm trying to move.
Had to be a Volvo. Go the other side. Go on the other side. Go on the other side.
Go the other.
Yeah, go the other side. There you go.
Look at that. Come on. Come on.
That is as bad as the one wheel up on the sidewalk. that's as bad as that.
And obviously it's a Volvo, so you have to be safe. Just be safe so no one else can actually park next to you. That's the idea.
Look at that.
Dude, that's not parking.
Dude, that's not parking, all right. Oh, I'm loving this
Of
segment.
course there's more.
I'm loving
Here's another
this
one
segment.
in the same car park.
Yeah, going on top. There we go.
There we go. I mean, maybe it's not as bad as the Volvo.
You reckon that's
but
now? You reckon they've reversed into that, or they've driven from the car park behind and just driven forward?
I think that maybe they've gone.
I reckon
from
they've
the
driven
one,
forward.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
It's
I'm just
still-
going to start. I have to just go down, spend my lunch break at Fountain Gate, just trolling the
that's
car
not parking.
park.
It's pretty easy to get. Like, it's not hard.
Oh yeah, oh mate.
Like, I haven't tried hard or anything. This is just
The beauty is we've got some special humans in our society that make it easy.
And here's one from Natalie.
Oh,
She goes, they're
whoa.
both. Yeah,
look at that.
yeah.
Just
It's a good
making sure you don't
2-3 foot from the curb.
scrape those rims. Look at that. Oh my god. Look at that. That's at least
It's a ripper.
it's close to a meter, surely.
Yeah.
Has to be.
Surely you would think something when you hop out of your car and
And
you're
then
basically on the
almost
tram
getting
track.
you almost get
by the tram.
knocked out by traffic. And they left it and walked away. That's the bit.
That's it.
That, you know what that
I can
is?
understand.
That was someone had to reverse park into that, had to
Here it
swing in. They had to reverse park into that, and they couldn't do it. I thought, bugger it, I'll just leave it. It'll be all right.
Just leave it.
They'll go around. Just go around me. Oh man.
Oh, that's so good.
Thanks, Nat. Thanks for your contribution, Natalie, and everyone who contributed and who sent through photos. Please keep them coming because it's got legs and it's running.
Yeah.
And we
And I
like
think
it.
we
We
can
love it.
easily get the contributions
Oh yeah,
going from
It's
all our
fantastic.
subscribers.
Fantastic.
So-
I love it.
You know, and the other thing I saw the other day was
Mm.
the service ute for Tesla.
Oh wow. So what
It
does
does
this thing
exist.
do? What does
The
this
service
do?
ute.
Oh, it comes out and it
rolls
does-
up to where, yeah. It
It just
just
services
does your
your car.
safety check. Yeah.
What's that? Just plug something in, goes through the software, and then away you go.
I
Is that
guess
what
so.
it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Was got no oil to check.
the,
or-
o- the only thing he's not going to be able to do is give you some extra charge.
Look at that. No, look at that.
But it is out there. Does exist. That's the
There you-
service.
I have heard of these. I have heard of the service suits.
Yep.
I've heard of these things. So yeah, no, there you go. I've never seen it before. But then again, don't see much when you're stuck indoors all the time. Gotta get out and about.
On the way to CrossFit and back.
That's it. You don't see much at 5 a.m. I tell you right now. All
So,
right.
Philip,
Oh,
how many
right,
paranoid people does it take to change a light bulb? How many
Oh,
paranoid people does
I
it
don't
take
know.
to change a light bulb?
how many? How many does it take?
Who wants to know?
And on that note,
On that note,
just to remind you all, as it is earlier, our social, the Two Dads podcast at twodads.pc@gmail.com. The Two Dads podcast on YouTube and on Spotify, and we're also on Anchor. Thank you for
Anchor.
joining us for episode 46. Man, what an episode. I'm looking forward to the next week. Friday's going
it's
to be
going to be
interesting.
real. We're keeping it real. Say
Until
hello to
then.
your mums for us.
Adios.
Adios,
Bye.
muchachos.